Conley Kelly. Orange is Dillboy. Green is Foss. Purple is Glenn. Red is Lincoln Perry. Blue is Shaw. And black is Trump. The events for the boys and girls in each class are the dash, hurdles, high jump, long jump, and relay race. In the Class TEC boys and girls also compete in the shot put. There will be 3 or 4 events in progress at the same time. An order of events is listed on the back of the printed program donated by the Kiwanis of Somerville. Lined up on the dash track are the boys and girls from the 7 units and their satellite units competing for individual awards and championships. As soon as they return to the mustering area, we'll start the events. At this time, I ask everyone to stand for the playing of the anthem, which will be played tonight by Somerville, John Fothergill, and John McGovern.
Good evening, I'm Tom Fothergill.
And I'm Alan George.
And we're here at a beautiful sunny night here at Trump Field for the 75th Annual Somerville Recreation Inter-Playground Track Meet.
And this is the 75th historical event. We're going to have 7 teams competing this year. Kelly, Dillboy, Foss, Glenn, Lincoln Perry, Shaw Hodgkins, and Trum. So they'll be vying for championships, and Tom will tell you about that.
That's right, Alan. There'll be 3 championships this evening. There'll be the boys' championship, the girls' championship, and the overall championship. There are 6 events, 3 field and 3 track events. In the track events, there are the dash, the hurdles, and the relays. In the field events, there are the high jump, the long jump, and the shot put. Also, competition is broken down among age groups. Class B, which is basically 13 and 14-year-olds, Class C, which is 11 and 12, and Class D, which is 10 and under. Also, as I indicated, there is also a girls' competition in each event and a boys' competition in each event. And shortly now, we can see that the participants are getting ready for the opening ceremonies. Being the 75th, I'm sure they have some special things planned. So why don't we take a break at this point for the opening ceremonies.
At this time, we ask the first person from Dillboy to come forward.
I didn't want to read it.
Next, Foss Park representative. Next, representative from Glen Park. Next, a representative from Kelly Park. Next, a representative from Lincoln Park.
Get your package.
Shaw Park. And next, the representative from Trump Park. Right, ready now for the parade of parks, serenaded by Scott Arruda, John Arruda, and John McGovern.
I gotta go back. I gotta move back. I know. One event after another. Yeah, I know. Great.
What a grand start of this annual event. 75 years, and this has been well planned. Tom O'Hare has done a lot of work, and this year we had a unique adding of balloons to the ceremony, which was very colorful. Each park had their colors. They ran around the track, and at a certain point they released them, and it was just wonderful. You had a rainbow of colors floating down Broadway, and it was very unique, and it marked this special occasion of the 75th anniversary of this event with the rainbow of colors.
This being, again, a very special occasion, the 75th, and we look forward to a beautiful evening. It looks like the weather's going to cooperate. It's nice and sunny, a little bit hot, a little hotter than it's been the last couple of years, but it's pretty much, it's a beautiful night. I know they've been talking about rain, but it looks like we're going to be lucky, and we'll be back after this with a few of the beginning events.
Please, Bob Brooks from Kiwanis Club of Somerville. Please report to headquarters. Bob Brooks from the Kiwanis Club of Somerville. Please report to headquarters.
Right now we're looking down at the beginning of the shot put, and with, as you can see, there are both boys and girls competing in the shot put. This looks like the older age group. As you can see, the orange ball there, the shot put, is it weighs 8 pounds. It's pretty heavy. It looks, and you can see there's a toss there. And as you can see, there's a board on the ground. There's a circle of about, I believe, 6 feet. The competitors have to enter from the back of the circle, and then they have to make their toss while staying in the circle and exiting out the back of the circle as well. If they, oh, there's a nice toss there. If anybody goes over the board, it's considered a foul, and the toss does not count. You can see the measure from the back of the board. We see Rich Liberatore and Frank Whitney on measurement tonight. We see also Tom Sullivan is the marshal of the event here. This event was added about 20 years ago, primarily for kids who weren't exactly fleet of foot, to give an extra track event, although some of these kids are also very fast as well.
Multi-dimensional children. With the pentathlon, Jackie Journer, Kersey, a lot of these girls are excited from the Olympics. And the girls carried the Olympic team this year. And I think these girls can help their team win just as the women in the Olympics did this year.
That's right, Alan. And it's great to see so many girls competing in this event here this evening.
Hi, I'm here with Bob Brooks, president of the Somerville Kiwanis, and also a timer of one of the events. Bob, without the Somerville Kiwanis, this track meet wouldn't be as successful. How does the Kiwanis help the Somerville Recreation pull off this meet?
Well, actually, what we do is financially, we support them. We pay for the programs, which are passed out here tonight. It has the list of all the kids and all the times. It's very important. I think we feel that the kids have their names listed in it. It gives them a good positive influence. We also purchase sweatshirts for some of the winners. And the main thing is that we purchased the Bill Maher Memorial Trophies. Bill Maher was a past president of the Kiwanis Club for many years. He was involved for this track meet for as long as I can remember. He was a very important member of Kiwanis, a very important member of the community, and this is the way how he supported. And for us to remember the great things that he did, we have the Bill Maher Memorial Trophies presented to the specific championship athletes. The award ceremony, I believe, is going to be next week, and it's a great take. We feel, as all Kiwanians do, that the youth of our community is very important. And if they can come out here and have a good positive influence and have the support of the community, as you can see in the stand, the support of the community, the support of many of the business leaders here working as timers or working as scorekeepers or just working here and helping the kids out, I think it's a great thing, and it's good for them to look up to these type of people.
It's important to have these civic clubs in the city participating with the children because they're our future. Bob, the Kiwanis are also involved with other programs throughout the city. Can you tell me a little bit about those too?
Yeah, we do quite a bit. This past year we gave out 5 $1,000 scholarships to the Somerville High students. These were $5,000 worth of scholarships. We feel that the kids were very good. It helps them with their further education, and with their education they'll come back and they'll be community leaders. So we feel it's very important. We just initiated a brand new program this year called Medical Jumpstart. And basically what that did is, conjunction with the Somerville Hospital, we had the 7th grade classes go up there to learn about what it is to be a healthcare professional. The thing that was interesting about it is that the kids have to understand that their math, their English, and their major subjects are very, very important. So the instructors that were up at the hospital got to show them that these are very important for the kids. And in order for them to be in the healthcare professional or basically any other professional business, they have to learn that these subjects are very important. If they learn it at an early age, then they can progress and be great students. And that's another program. We do programs with Most Rewarding. We adopt Head Start kids, and we have a Christmas party. The Christmas party is held at the Holiday Inn, and Ray Spurlett, who is a member and the general manager of the Holiday Inn, is most generous. The Holiday Inn donates the hall, they donate the food, and we have a great time, and the kids go away happy at that time of the year. It's very important. I mean, I could go on about some of the many programs we do, but it's just the business community. Many of the members are business leaders. They're into politics. They're into pretty much every business in the community. They don't go home They help support Kiwanis. We raise money. We help support the kids, and that's it.
That's great. That's what we need. You need that working relationship between the community and the businesses. Well, Bob, you have to get back to your meet. We appreciate you taking time. Continuing support. This is the 75th, and you'll be here again on the 100th.
The Kiwanis Club of Somerville will be here definitely on the 100th and every time they ever need us.
Okay.
Thank you, Alan.
Thank you
Good
for
luck.
taking the time.
Thank you.
Ladies and gentlemen, next track event, Class B boys,
These kids here.
50-yard hurdle, semifinal.
Standing now with a face who's familiar to many in the city of Somerville, particularly down in the St. Joseph's end of the city, Charlie McCarthy. Charlie, you're working the long jump this evening. How many track meets has this been for you now?
Oh, this is probably about 20 track meets.
I thought it'd be more than that. I know this is my 19th, and I know you were here when I started. And do you have any? So this is probably a special night for you, being that it's a diamond anniversary. You've been involved now.
Yeah. Well, this is 75 years for the recreation. Yeah, it is a special night for everybody. Yeah, definitely.
Now, explain the rules, if you could, for the long jump. First of all, how many jumps does each kid get?
Each contestant gets 2 jumps. Each boy and girl gets 2 jumps each. And we bring them down. We explain the rules to them before we start. And at the end of the long jump ramp here is a big white square, and they have to jump from within the white square. They can't go over into the red, or it's a foul. So they have to jump into the pit, and the nearest spot that they land, the person that measures it will go to that spot.
So if somebody lands and makes a good jump but falls back on their hands, you measure from the hands?
From the hands, yeah. So we tell them to land and fall forward.
Which you can see in the Olympics because they're obviously more skilled, but I'm sure here it's tougher for kids. There must be a lot of kids falling back and landing on their hands.
It's a few, yeah.
And the other thing, too, is with only 2 jumps, I'm sure fouls become all that more critical.
That's true.
Because in the Olympics, you see they get 6 jumps.
6 jumps in the Olympics.
So it's certainly a lot more critical. So, and by the way, the records in the long jump, as we wait for Tom to make another announcement.
75-yard dash, semifinal.
The Class B record is held by Richard Salvo, and that record's been held now, I have to do the arithmetic, 1967. How many years is that? 29 years. Richie Salvo for Trum. Actually, I had the pleasure of working with his sister on the playgrounds, the Charlene. 17 feet 11 inches. Class B girls, long jump was Teresa Hawkins from Dilboy in 1980. I had the pleasure of being at Dilboy in 1980 that year. Also, for Class C boys, Richie Salvo holds that as well. 15 feet 7 inches, and that was set in 1965. So some pretty old records here in the long jump. Michelle Maciel, 12 feet 4 inches for Dilboy in 1981. Class D boys, Class D boys, Peter Westcott from Shaw just 2 years ago, 11 feet 10 inches. And Class D girls, 4 years ago, 1992, Renee Antonelli of Shaw, 3 feet 8 inches. So it's particularly that 65, that's one of the older records. Actually, I have a couple records here in the Class B boys, 60-yard low hurdles. The record's from 1941. So it'll be something to see if somebody could break that tonight. So how many more do we have competitors here tonight, Charlie?
We have just the D class now, and Charlie LaFoste's going over the rules with all the kids down there right now, and they're ready to jump.
And this is a fun event for the kids. I'm sure they all love this one. Thanks very much, Charlie. Take care.
We have a final result in the Class B boys running high jump. With a jump of 5 feet even in first place, Mark Arnold from Foss. Second place, Fernando Rodriguez, Foss. Third place, Sal Mendonca from Lincoln. Fourth place, Robert Tellier from Kelly. We have a final result in the Class D girls running high jump. with a jump of 3 feet 6 inches, first place, Christine Forrestal from Kelly. Second place, Georgette Peneda from Foss. Third place, Desiree Agabuchi from Shaw. Fourth place, Corrine Best from Trump. The final result in Class C boys running long jump. Kevin Sullivan from Trump. Second place, Jonathan McMahon from Shaw. Third place, Matthew O'Brien from Kelly. Fourth place, Sean Keller from Dilboy.
Hi, I'm here with Donna Morris, the current point guard for the Somerville High basketball team and former track participant at this track meet. Donna, when you ran, didn't you?
I think I had like one in the 50-yard dash, 75-yard dash,
And
high jump.
the high jump. So he's an athlete, and he comes back to cheer on, cheer on his friends, cheer on the younger kids, and maybe give them a little inspiration.
Like when I used to run to track meet, it makes me wish that I could still do it sometimes.
Well, you can still do it in high school. They have a pretty good track team up there.
Yep.
How's the basketball team going to do this year?
Oh, we're gonna be pretty good coming up. I think it'll be like a 15-5 record team.
So you're going to have a good record. I can hold you to that.
GBL champs.
GBL champs?
GBL champs.
All right. Listen, we're going to watch this tape, and then after the season, we're going to replay this,
All right.
and then we'll talk to you again.
All right.
Okay, now you have any words for the young kids here?
Just like keep your dreams alive. If you want to do something, you got to work hard at it. It's not gonna just come to you.
Okay, and then you have Donna Morris. Okay, thanks. Take care, Donald.
We're here with Regina and Brian. How you doing?
Okay, how you doing, Joe?
All right, now I see you down here every year at the Interplayground track meet. What brings you here?
Our little sister who always wins.
Your little sister always wins.
Yeah.
Great.
Gabriella.
Now, Gabriella, and you were here last year? Was that last year your first year?
Yes, it was. I come because Gina brings me.
But it's really exciting, and the pizza's great.
Yes.
Yeah,
And the sausage and onions are
Yeah,
tremendous.
excellent.
Really great. Now, did you tell me once before your grandmother ran in this?
Yeah, this is the 75th anniversary, and she's like 74, so she ran in it when she was like 10 up to the time that she was 14 years old.
So your grandmother ran in the 10th annual track meet, and here we are at the 75th.
That's right, isn't that cool?
That's great.
We
You
have
probably
a
won,
final
too.
result in the Class D boys running
Oh,
long jump.
I'm sure she won.
Yeah, of course.
sure we-
Everyone in
now
my
we-
family
Jump
wins
of
everything.
4 feet
We
even.
really wish Gabriella the best of luck, and
Then
I
Jake
know
Reed
that
from Dilboy.
it's August. I want to wish you both happy anniversary.
Kelly.
Regina and Brian were
Thank
married
you.
1 year ago in September,
That's right.
and
You
really,
know
that's
what
great.
it is.
That's great.
Go Joe Fortunato video pictures, excellent.
Brian Frazier from Trump.
Back to you. Back to you.
I'm here with Jack Conley. Jack, I noticed you're watching this long jump with great anticipation. Can you tell me why?
Well, Alan, I'm thrilled that daughter Kim, who just competed, who did a very good job jumping, we were overwatching, and getting the best view of all was little Miss Carolyn, who she'll be participating in a couple of years.
You want to say hi? Just say hi. Oh, she's a little gun shy. How you doing? What place you in? Can you tell yet?
No.
No? But I saw some pretty good jumps there. It's just keep on trying. Kyle Lewis, when he won his gold medal, was on his last jump. How many more jumps do you have?
None.
She had
That's
two.
it.
None,
I had
that's
two.
it.
So we just have to wait.
7 feet 6, yeah, it was a good jump. Very good jump. No,
Proud father.
it's up there, it's up there. According to the officials, that's a good jump, so we're waiting to see what the
So
results are.
we're just going to sit and wait.
That's
And
all.
how about your other daughter? How's she doing?
Kerry's got the long jump yet to do, and she's also doing the shot put, so we're waiting for that competition to occur yet, Alan. So we're anxiously awaiting that one. In a couple of years, we'll have 3 competitors here.
Okay. The most important thing is to compete.
Oh,
Just to
everybody's
come
having a
here.
lot of fun. And being here at the park all the time with Trum every day, working out, very enjoyable. The girls have been getting a big kick out of it, and it's nice to see it culminate in an event such as this. In 75 years, somebody's doing something right, Alan.
75 years. All right, thanks for your time. Get back to watching the event. Good luck. Hope you win a medal.
We're looking now down at headquarters. This is the brain center of the track meet with staffed by people from the Recreation Commission. What we see now is after each event in qualifying heat, if it's a qualifying heat, then the top competitors, if it's a final, then the top 3 will come over and report the scores. They'll be logged into the books that you see here, and then at the end of the evening, all the scores are tallied up to determine the champions for the boys, the girls, and for the overall championship. As you can see, it's kind of a difficult job because there's a lot of records to keep track of, and you don't see any laptop computers here tonight, but they're doing a great job. It's a tough job. It's very underrated, and it's very hectic, especially at the end of the night when everybody wants to know who's won and who's won the different championships. But you can see they're all working very hard, and they do a great job every year, many of whom have been here now for about 20 years.
In the second semifinal heat, first place, Gabriella Gage from Lincoln. Second place, Lindsay Cabral from Glen. And in third place, Crystal Batsek from Trump.
We'll do that on another one. We'll do the next one.
Right now, standing with me are the first relay winners of the evening, the girls from Kelly Conway, who just won the Class B girls running relay. Why don't I go down the line, give me your name and what leg of the relay you ran in.
Andrea Williams first. Lauren Frazier third.
Lauren O'Brien fourth. Lisa Duggan second.
Now I noticed some of you girls seem to have the same hair design. Who did that hair for you? You did it and you didn't do it for yourself, huh? Okay. What other events are you in this evening?
Hurdles and long jump.
And have you made the finals for those? And when are the finals? Okay. And how about you?
I did the long jump and the dash.
The dash in the shot put. I'm in the final hurdles.
Now, one of you actually you won by a good margin, but you actually had a problem on one of the passes. Where was that?
Third.
But you dropped the baton, but you're able to recover. That's pretty good because usually when you drop the baton, it's kind of tough. How do you think, Kelly? You know, I'm sure you've been told 1,000 times that Kelly Conway's never won this. Is this the year they finally break the jinx?
Yep. Hopefully. Yeah.
Hopefully. Okay. Listen, congratulations and good luck for the rest of the night, girls.
Thank you. Bye. Bye.
Ryan, come on, Ryan. You can make it one faster, man. I think he's gonna fall.
Hi, I'm with the Class B boys relay team. Why don't you introduce yourself?
I'm Fernando Rodriguez. Mark Arnold.
Lee Gregory.
Chad Schumann.
Okay. Well, I just watched the race. You guys had it from start to finish. Which one of you was the first?
I was first.
Okay, how was that handoff? Go smooth. Who'd you pass to?
Passed it to Chad Schumann.
Okay, and then who'd you pass to?
Me, Lee Gregory.
All right, you gave so you were the anchor. You had a big lead. Yeah. What do you think?
It was easy. I could have jogged it and we still would have won.
You still would have won.
Yeah.
Well, listen, you guys must have trained. Did you train hard?
No.
Yeah.
You didn't
We
train?
were inspired. We were inspired by the Hershey track meet since we lost.
In the state track meet.
Oh, you were in the track meet?
Yeah.
Yeah.
What place did you come in?
We qualified second in the state, but we came third in the state.
And I came in third in the state for the 200 meter and first in the softball throw.
That's great. That's great. And that's still Somerville Recreation?
Yeah.
Yes.
Okay, great.
All right.
All right, that's it.
Thank you.
Congratulations.
We have the final results in the Class C boys quarter-mile relay race. First place team was Shaw. Team members, Isaiah Dodden Carter, Justin Very, John McMahon, and John Savage. Second place team was Glenn. Team members, Renell Julian, Frankie Laporta, Ryan McDonald, and David Kuna. Third place team was Trum.
We're here now with two of the girls from the winning Class C relay team from Kelly Conway. This is the second girls relay of the night, and the second one by Kelly Conway. Why don't you girls introduce yourselves and what leg of the relay you ran?
I'm Michelle DeFreitas, and I was the last person to run. My name's Patty Gill, and I was the second to run.
And what are the two other girls who ran? They're not with us now because they're over finishing up the high jump.
Kristen Foley and Christine something. I forget her last name.
Did you girls, what other events are you in tonight?
Hurdles and the relay race. The high jump, the long jump, and the relay.
Did you girls watch the Olympics?
Yes. Yeah.
And what was your favorite part of the Olympics?
When they jumped off the board.
The diving? Yeah. Okay. How about you?
Gymnastics.
And did you, who's your favorite gymnast on the American team?
Shannon Miller. Probably.
Shannon Miller, because she did well in the, was it the balance beam she went in? Okay. Well, girls, I won't hold you up any longer. Good luck the rest of the night, and hope you win some more medals.
Thanks. Thanks.
Yeah.
Bye.
Okay, I'm here with the winners of the Class C boys relay, and I would like to introduce yourselves.
John McMahon. Isaiah Don Carter. John Savage. Justin Very.
Justin Very. All right, and I noticed you boys are sporting the blue in your hair. Did that make you run faster?
No, it just made me look good.
Just made you look good?
Same thing.
Same thing. So you not only ran fast, but you looked good. Did you watch the Olympics?
Yeah.
What event did you like?
Basketball.
Basketball. What about you?
Track.
Track? Did Michael Johnson or Carl Lewis inspire you?
It was Donovan Billy.
From Canada. Wow. You're not a big supporter of the United States or what?
Yeah, but I just like him.
They did win. He won the 100 and the relay. What about you?
Basketball.
Basketball. The Dream Team. Guys and the girls?
Yeah. All right. What about you? Dream Team. Just the guys.
Okay. Well, we have Joe Mackey here to present you with your award.
Congratulations, guys. This is the third year in a row you've won it, and you tied Trum and Foss, who have also won it in the past 3 years in a row. Congratulations. You come back in 15 years, and your name will be on this trophy. Way to go, guys.
All right, congratulations. Good luck with the rest of the meet.
Right now, I'm with the Class D girls winning relay team from Kelly Conway. This is a sweep tonight for the Kelly Conway girls. This is the third relay and the third one that they've won. Why don't we go down the list and tell me your name and what leg of the relay you ran?
What's your name? Amy.
Amy? When did you run? Were you the first runner, the second runner, the third, or the last?
Third. How about you? Debbie Lopez first. Christine Forrestall ran fourth. Ran O'Brien second.
Okay. And are you girls in any other events tonight? No. No? Are you in any other events?
I was in the dash.
How'd you do?
Oh.
You got a gold medal here, right?
I was in the high jump and the hurdles, and I won both events.
Great. Terrific. Great.
I was in the dash, and I came first and I'm going in the finals.
Did you girls watch the Olympics at all? What was your favorite part of the Olympics?
When they did the relay.
You like the relays? How about you?
Gymnastics.
Gymnastics?
The basketball all-stars.
Yeah, the girls or the guys, or both?
Both. Gymnastics.
Gymnastics, huh? Okay. Well, listen, girls, you did a great job, and it looks like Kelly's doing pretty well tonight, huh? Maybe they're going to win, huh? Sound good? Okay, listen, I'll let you go, and good luck in the rest of the night.
Yeah, can I interview her?
Walk back to the white line, guys.
Hi, I'm here with Debbie Lopez, who happens to be one of my daughter's friends, so I thought she might want to say hello to someone.
My brother Ronald.
Who else? Your mom and father?
My mom and my dad, Jennifer and Barbara.
Derek, you want to say hello to Derek?
And Derek.
What about your park leader? Now, you have a great park leader. What's her name?
Melinda.
Yeah, and who else do you have? Someone goes up in the afternoon.
John and Glenn.
All right. What have you been doing at the park this year?
Playing basketball.
Now, Jennifer says you're a pretty good basketball player.
Yeah, I play on a team.
What team is that?
I play here in Team BU.
All right. All right. Well, do you have any other more events tonight?
No.
Okay. Well, it's good seeing you. Congratulations. You're going to have to show Jennifer that medal. Say bye-bye.
Bye.
I need a red ticket. Where's my red? Right here behind the sleeves. Where's my white? Right here. Where's my yellow? Right here. Purple. And in green, you're in the back here. All right. See the girl with their arms up? Go see her. Nice job, ladies. Nice job.
Hi, I'm with Foss Park, who won the bronze medal in this event. And it's important that everyone works together as a team, and it's also important that everyone stays friends. What happened out there? Someone dropped a baton or something?
Yeah.
Tell me what happened. What happened?
Who
dropped the baton?
Johnny.
Johnny? But you're all still friends, right? And you were in first place, and then you dropped it?
No, we were in third, and then he dropped us, so we got back and forth.
You went back and forth. But all that matters is that you ran, and that you had a good time, right?
And we're still in good events, because I'm going to the finals in the dash.
Okay, and what about you? You get a chance to redeem yourself?
I won.
You're not going to say much? Okay.
I won bronze in the high jump.
Okay. So you had a pretty good event? Okay, thanks.
Walk back in the same lane. Walk back in the same lane.
Second place, Justin Berry from
John
Shaw.
behind him. Where's White?
Third place,
Behind him.
David
Yellow.
Panzanella from. Fourth
Boston.
place, Frankie Laporta from Glen.
Okay.
Fifth place. Next is Nicky Doyle from Foss in the green uniform. Very good.
Bailey, your turn. Hey, go back in your same lane. Go back in your same lane. Nice job, guys. Walk back in the lane you're in. Cameras say, oh, it's dark out. Purple, he's getting interviewed. The first time. Are you in the picture?
No, you.
You guys stay here? Alright, let me see if I can get you.
Number one! Yeah!
Right now we're looking at the final event of the evening, the Class C girls high jump. There are two competitors left. Nikki Doyle, I believe, from Foss, and I believe a Bailey Terry from Lincoln. The bar is set at 3 feet 11. The record in this event is 4 feet, which is held by Nikki Doyle, who is getting set right now to jump. Both jumpers cleared the bar at 3 feet 10. It's now at 3 feet 11. They will have 3 opportunities to make this height at 3 feet 11 inches, which is only 1 inch below the record. She approaches the bar and clears with no problem at all.
That was 3 feet 11 inches. The record's 4 feet held by Nikki. Now Bailey Terry from Lincoln.
Now Bailey Terry is getting ready. You can hear Tomo here in the background. Bailey approaches the bar, and oh, she just misses. Bailey doesn't look much taller than the bar herself. So that's really quite a feat for somebody her height to be able to get up that high.
Nice job, Bailey Terry from Lincoln. Nice job. Job well done. Nikki Doyle from Foss, the winner.
Right now, the headquarters will be tallying up the scores. Again, the champions will be determined in the boys' championship, the girls' championship, and the overall championship. We should have those results for you shortly.
Just an announcement with Lindsay Cabral from Glen. Please report to headquarters. Lindsay Cabral from Glen. The final results in the Class C girls running high jump, which we just watched. With a jump of 3 feet 11 inches, first place, Nikki Doyle from Foss. Second place, Bailey Terry from Lincoln. Third place, Colleen Curtin from Trum. And in fourth place, Lindsay Cabral from Glen. And Lindsay, please report to headquarters to receive your medal. The final results in the Class D boys 50-yard hurdles. First place, Rafael Camero from Dilboy. Second place, Sean Curtis from Kelly. Third place, Jimmy Burns from Trum. Fourth place, Brian Sullivan from Trum. Fifth place, Brendan Mealy from Trum. Sixth place, Scott Sullivan from Dilboy. The final results in the Class C boys running high jump. First place with a jump of 4 feet even. First place, Dan O'Connor from Lincoln. Second place, Dan Golding from Shaw. Third place, Steve Johnson from Trum. Fourth place, David Pantanella from Trum. The final results in the Class D boys 50-yard hurdle. First place, Rafael Caminero from Dilboy. Second place, Sean Curtis from Kelly. Third place, Jimmy Burns from Trum. Fourth place, Ryan Sullivan from Trum. Fifth place, Brandon Mealy from Trum. Sixth place, Scott Sullivan from Dilboy. The final results in the Class D boys 50-yard dash. First place, Ben G. Marie from Dilboy. Second place, Jackie Lee from Trum. Third place, Ryan Gotland from Kelly. Fourth place, Orlando Rodriguez, Foss. Fifth place, Eric Rocuzzo from Foss. And in sixth place, Chris Capasso from Trum.
You want to talk to us?
We're going to interview somebody.
The final results in the Class C girls 60-yard dash. First place, Gabrielle Gage from Lincoln. Second place, Jackie Rossetti from Shaw. Third place, Patty Gill from Kelly. Fourth place, Rachel Mercer from Lincoln. Fifth place, Lindsay Cabral from Glenn. And in sixth place, Crystal Batzek from Trum.
Be right over there. Be right over there. Over here.
Well, ladies and gentlemen, boys and girls, in just a few minutes, we'll have the final results, which will include the girls' championship, the boys' championship, and the city championship, which is the combined total of the girls and the boys' points.
Hi, I'm with Nikki Doyle, the Class C winner of the girls' high jump. And behind her is a supporting family. Nikki, you were going for the record there. What happened?
I don't know.
You don't know? Well, last year you set the record. What happened this year?
I don't know.
You don't know.
I got tired.
You got tired? I saw you had 3 tries. That third one, you thought about it. What were you thinking?
I don't know. I just was resting.
You were just resting?
Uh-huh.
Okay. Now maybe your family, what do they think? I think they're very proud of you. You want to say something? Come on, Grandma.
I think she's great.
What about you?
I guess she's all right.
She's all right. Is that your brother?
It's my cousin.
Your cousin. That's probably a compliment from your cousin. Probably. Now who's this? Why don't you
I'm her aunt.
Your aunt? Okay. So you're very proud. This is your brother. Can he high jump? You can high jump? Dad, what about you? Did you high jump at all?
No, not at all.
Not at all? Where did she get those jumping jeans? From his cousin, from my cousins. Okay, well, congratulations. This will be on Channel 3. Okay, good luck.
Any interested people can come down to Trump Field tomorrow night
to watch the Good Time Sharks girls 16 and under fast pitch softball team play the Courthouse Personnel 6 p.m. tomorrow night down at Tom Field.
Daniel! Come on, you gotta go. You gotta go.
All right, ladies and gentlemen, boys and girls, we have the final results for the girls' championship. In 7th place, Dillboy. In 6th place, Glenn. In 5th place, Shaw. In 4th place, with 71 points, was Trump. In 3rd place, with 78 points, Lincoln. In a very close contest for the girls' championship, 2nd place honors with 108.5 points was Foss. And in 1st place with 111.5 points, Kelly.
So you want to try to get them to interview them?
No.
Now for the boys' championship. In 7th place was Glenn. In 6th place was Dillboy. In 5th place was Lincoln. In 4th place was Kelly. In 3rd place was Trump. In 2nd place was Foss. In 1st place, Shaw. All right, now for the city championship, which is the combined total of the boys and girls total. In 7th place for the city championship was Dillboy. In 6th place was Glenn. In 5th place with 122 points was Lincoln. In 4th place with 143 points was Trump. And it's very close for the final 3. In 3rd place with 160 points, Shaw. In 2nd place with 167.5 points, Kelly. And for the record books, with 198.5 points, and for the 9th time in 75 years, and the first since 1967, the city championship goes to Foss.
We're here with the members of the Foss Park team. This is the winners of the 75th annual Intercity Track Meet. You guys have anything to say? Let me hear it. Okay, I see you won a couple of medals. What'd you win?
I got first in the hurdles and the high jump and third in the relay.
Okay. What about you? What about this guy here? What did you win?
I got second in the high jump, tied in the dash, and got a gold in the relay.
All right. And what about you?
I tied in the dash, got first in the high jump, and got first in the relay.
All right. The first time since 1967. Congratulations. Who's your park leader? Come on, get up here, Billy. Come on, guys. Let's hear it for Christy, guys. Okay, how many years you work in recreation?
This is my second.
Second year. Is this your first championship?
It is.
All right. What about you? Second year. All right, Billy. Your name's Billy? Yeah. Okay. Is this your first year at Foss?
No, my second year.
Your second year at Foss. All right. And what about you? What's your name?
Jeff. This is my first year at Foss.
Okay. All right. Who's coming back next year? Who's going to win next year? All right. Congratulations.
Well, we've come to the conclusion of another successful track meet, the 75th annual. And I'm standing here now with my cohort, Alan George, and with the Superintendent of Recreation, Jim Callahan. Jim, you know, every year we hear threats of, you know, possible thunderstorms and rain, but every year it seems the weather holds up, and it just seems to be, every year, just a tremendous success.
Well, there's a lot of ex-superintendents, I think, up there looking down and having some compassion on myself and John Peroni. I think it went real well. I think that the enthusiasm of the kids is always at a fever pitch when you have a meet that's this close. We knew it was going to be close. We knew that Shaw, after winning it 3 years, would be really hard-pressed to take it again. They did very well, but you saw the strength of the B kids from Shaw, from Foss rather. We knew that Foss and Grimmins would do well if they could get their Class C and D kids to perform well, and I haven't seen all the point totals yet, but I assume they did. Kelly, again, a nice showing. Kelly Conway Playground, having never won the playground in 75 years, certainly must have been the sentimental choice here for a lot of people tonight, and certainly they did very well. Lincoln, Trum, really all the sites, you know, Dillboy hung in there. Glenn scored some points, and the points that parks like Dillboy and Glenn take away from other parks, you have to really look closely at the scoring, because they can determine as much of the final winner as anyone else. If by chance they took points away from Kelly and Shaw, then that helped Foss too.
Now, do you think the recently completed Olympics, do you think they heightened the interest of the track meet this year at all?
Oh, I think so. I think the kids see how much attention and how hard the Olympic athletes have to work and perform to stay in shape. I mean, it's amazing. A guy like Lewis and some of the repeat Olympians, how from every 4 years they still manage to keep their conditioning up and in pretty much still a semi-subsidized way. So I think the kids look at that. I think the influence and the importance that the networks put on the women's portion of the Olympics now, I think allow the young girls to look and really feel that they're just not being tolerated in a sporting event. They're needed. They're totally needed, and I dare say that every park here tonight can look at both sides of the point ledger, and we had different winners. We had a boy winner, a girl winner, and some year we're going to have a winner which is neither. For an overall winner, which would be really great and show how important both sides are.
Right. Now, the track meet is certainly a highlight of the summer, but there's certainly a lot more going on in the summer playground program. How have things been going this year on the playgrounds?
Well, it's gone well. What hurt us this year was, of course, the late school closing. School didn't get out until June 28th because of the snow dates, so that always hurts us. We like to get off to a big running start the day after school closes, which we did. However, the day after school closed was the 27th and 28th. Of June. We would have liked to have been in there the 17th and the 18th and get the kids real early before a lot of them had made summer plans. Additionally, 4th of July was on a Thursday. A lot of people took Wednesday, Thursday, Friday. The weather, ironically, I really probably can't complain too much about, because actually when we have a cool summer, that tends to help us. Less kids go to the beach, take advantage of the MDC pools, and tend to be on the playgrounds a little more. But our attendance has been around where we had hoped, maybe a little less, but it's been very steady. There's been no dips in it, and right through the meet here. Later this week at Trum, we'll have a playground extravaganza where the kids come and do various line games and so forth. And next week we'll have a stickball tournament up here, and a lot of the kids really like that. They like that, I think, as much as any other form of ball playing. You know, it's very spontaneous, and you know they really get a kick out of just coming up and playing. We play 5 games at once here and just rotate the 10 teams so that they play everybody for 20 minutes, and the kids really like it. You know, there's no real overall winner or anything. The kids just like to interact and see how well they play the game versus kids from other parks. So those are some of the things coming up. We've been to Pawtucket. Tom O'Hare had his famous paddle tennis tournament at Kelly Playground, sort of our version of Wimbledon. You know, we've had everything. We had kids represent us in the Hershey track and field. Mark Arnold won the state softball throw in the Hershey track and field with the throw at 220 feet. You know, we had some outstanding achievements and accomplishments this year, and you know, like every year, there's some things that you hit real well, and there's some things that you might have done differently. In hindsight's 2020. Sure.
Now, having been a former 10 Hills kid, I'm sure the sentimental spot in your heart to see Foss Park win for the first time in 29 years. Do you remember that '67 Foss team?
Well, I'll tell you, I was halfway through college in '67. I hadn't started working in the playgrounds as yet, and you know, those kids were a little bit behind me. I remember going to Foss. I remember, playing baseball there, but I had under true confessions to Mike Sullivan, I told him that I had never run for Foss, despite the fact that I one day got to be the superintendent of recreation. So hang in there, kids that, are still in Husky pants, because that's what I was in. And, I think that, the great athletes are going to come and the great athletes are going to go, and it's the people who enjoy the work. And, your 220 catcher becomes, the manager in the major leagues the most. So I think that, I would have liked to have been here, and I know the kids that were here. I remember the kids like Eddie Loopy and kids like that who were just, so fast that, I was still tying my shoelaces while they were at the finish line. So, everyone has their hour and their day, and, I think that, the kids here who did well tonight just have to keep working at it, because nothing comes easy, and you have to keep your grades up, and you have to, stay in the proper conditioning mode, and pretty much, have a good circle of friends, and having all those things, I think, you'll go well.
It's certainly great to see a Foss win. For years it seemed like it was always Trum, and now it seems the last few years it's been kind of mixed up. So that certainly is great to see. Recapping for the evening, the final results in the boys' championship, finishing 7th was Glenn, finishing 6th was Dilboy, finishing 5th was Lincoln, finishing 4th was Kelly, finishing 3rd was Trum, 2nd was Foss, and 1st with 106 points was Shaw. In the girls' championship, finishing 7th was Dilboy, 6th was Glenn, 5th was Shaw, 4th was Trum, 3rd was Lincoln, and in a very tight battle between Kelly and Foss, Kelly edged out Foss for 1st, 111.5 to 108.5 points. The overall winner, 7th place was Glenn, 6th place was Lincoln. I think I missed one here, actually. No, 7th place was Dilboy, 6th was Glenn, 5th was Lincoln, 4th was Trum, 3rd was Shaw, 2nd was Kelly Conway, and 1st, again for the first time since 1967, was Foss with 198.5 points.
So we did have the overall winner, neither first.
Yeah, we did actually. As you said, we had first time I can remember that we've had a separate boys champion, a separate girls champion, and a separate overall. Foss finished 2nd in both. And certainly that was strong enough they did well in both boys and girls, and that certainly carried them over the top. Alan, any closing thoughts?
One question. We know next year the high jump will be back. We know the relays will be back. What I want to know, will the balloons be back?
The balloons may not see a return for a few years. We might not wait till the 100th, though.
Okay.
Okay.
All right, here's back to Tom.
Well, thanks everybody. It was another great evening, befitting the diamond anniversary of this wonderful event. Thanks everyone for joining us. It was a great night, and good night.
Well, the neighborhood has changed over the years.